Hello everyone, Jeff here, and welcome back to Brotato. Today we're playing some more GMO. There is a new update with some new challenges and some new unlockables, and one of those unlockables is an item for my channel, which is super cool. So thank you, Flabort. I hope I pronounced that name right. And to unlock it, we're gonna need Knight and Masochist. Now, I don't know why he chose Masochist for my channel, but I'll take it. Let's see. It appears all the debuffs from GMO are the same to start with. Probably some of the items are a little different. I have not read the patch notes, and I've also not spoiled myself by seeing what my item does, so it's going to be interesting as we go to find out. I guess all of our damage starts at 1 because we are indeed Masochist. I'm very tempted to do Naginata or Katana. Oh look, we can start with a regular Katana or a blue Katana. That's cute. You know what? Let's Katana. This is from the Undead Samurai mod, so we're gonna need to get hit a bunch. Let's look and like form a strategy here. Knight, melee damage for every point of armor. 2 melee damage, 5 armor. No ranged weapons, attack speed mods, and harvesting mods way down. We can only equip blue weapons, which is kind of nice. And then Masochist, 100% damage down, but every time we take damage, we get 5% damage. And we start with 10 max HP, 8 armor, and 20 HP regen. So we are super tanky and super buff to start off with, but we do no damage till we get hit a bunch. So we are going to need to bump up our max HP, HP regen, and that's probably it. I don't know. That seems decent enough. I would like to start with armor, but I think I'll take percent damage here. You can actually get 100% damage, and then Masochist is just all positive. So let's see if we can get some more katanas. Wow, these are all extremely expensive. I guess we're using 1 katana in the second wave. I guess that's what happens when everything's blue, right? It's gonna be a little bit harder. Anyway, we're using katana because we've done knight swords so many times. It just feels a little dated at this point, and why not check out some new stuff? We wanted to try katana anyway. Now, it doesn't synergize especially well. It has an attack speed buff attached to it that we're only getting half the value of. I'm just gonna keep taking damage. So the thing is, our harvesting mods are reduced by 80%, so it kind of takes a lot for us to actually get positive harvesting. So we'll just take another katana, and I'm gonna roll to find another one. Perfect. All right. We are everyone's favorite character from Elden Ring. And by favorite, I mean the absolute menace of online Elden Ring. Two rivers of blood. It's a bad time. If you know, you know. That is a great game, though. Super excited for the DLC, and I'm going to have a computer to play it on stream or recording by the time that comes out. You know, if it comes out in the next year. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna have it by then, so that'll be on the channel because I love Elden Ring and from Soft Games. I don't know if I've mentioned that before on the channel, but it is one of my great joys. I like a lot of games though. I'm a well-rounded gamer. There's not too much I don't enjoy. Taste has definitely changed a bit over the years. I used to really enjoy like racing stuff, and like there was a time in the PS2 era where I was just like would play non-stop Tony Hawks and like Dave Mirra BMX, if you guys have ever heard of that. It's a game, and it was pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna take the 1 harvesting here, so we just have positive harvesting, and it should tick up by 1. That's the only reason I'm doing that. And then katana and a broken mouth, and that's fine. Another katana, lumberjack shirt, that we're probably not gonna need it. So we do want armor. And yeah, armor, max HP, HP regen. I guess food buffs are gonna be good for us as well. Because we're just gonna have to take a bunch of damage. Now, ideally, we just get like a blood donation or a bloody hand and everything goes out the window and we become just an absolute 6 katana using monster. But it's hard to count on that. Maybe we should have invested in luck at the beginning. I don't know. Well, no time like the present. Let's roll once. That was a valuable roll, I would say. I take all of that and roll one time. I'm good. I'm content with this. How does katana compare to sword? It's kind of interesting because it's really fast, but you don't get the thrusting, which is one of the better parts of sword. Is you have a lot of coverage, especially if you have decent range. I think sword does a bit more damage as well. It also has better passives with the synergies because it's medieval as well as blade instead of just blade. So I don't know. I think we're not like abusing an overpowered weapon here to win this run, is what I'm getting at. I will take max HP. And give me Scar. I'm just so high on it right now. I would like another sword, please. Thank you. Oh, well, we're gonna snap off Poisonous Tonic basically always. Even if it's only 5% attack speed, I'm totally content with that. Now, HP regen down is not something I'm particularly thrilled about. Should probably do better about getting hit at the beginning, huh? I'm so curious what my item's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna have to do with getting punched in the face. To take damage, gain melee damage. Gain 1 armor every time you get hit. I have no idea. Literally not a clue. So it's gonna be a surprise for us all, and I'm not losing this run. So just throwing that out there now. If it thinks it's possible that I might lose it, nope, not possible. What do we do here? I think we just have to take 6 melee damage, right? I'd like to take armor, but it seems not. Man, I cannot speak. Give me the Poisonous Tonic, whatever. Give me Metal Plate. So, Triangle Power would have ended the run. Again. That seems so common with Triangle Power. Like, every time you see it, it's just like, well, I could take this, but then I would immediately lose. Don't mess with the Masochist Knight. I mean, I feel like that should be obvious, right? If you see a knight, like, whipping himself, maybe you stay away from that man. Or woman. Definitely be some crazy woman who likes abusing herself. I don't know. 262 is not terrible considering. Let's take HP regen. Katana, what's it look like on purple? It's extra attack speed. It's fine. We could take a blood leech here. I don't hate it. It's minus some harvesting, but kind of like whatever. A power generator, you say? We can increase our movement speed. All right. Down the power generator path we go. We're just a whirlwind of destruction right now. I'm trying to kill enemies as quickly as I possibly can so that more will spawn, so we can get as many materials as we can. Which seems to be working okay. Yeah, break 500, which is acceptable for wave 9. Everyone's favorite wave. Before the game turns into, you know, a little more difficult. 3 armor seems really good. And there's the speed. And now I can take power generator because it's not like a net negative. And we definitely take leather vest. Crisper. That's get changed. Hey everyone, Editing Jeff here. So at some point, within the past 5 seconds of this recording, I bumped the mute button on my mic. I'm not really sure how, but it happened. So the last half of the audio from my end is gone. So what I'm gonna do is just record B-roll here over it, and I'm just gonna talk through my decisions and what I was thinking at the time, and probably how much it was wrong. So basically right here, we're just grabbing up katanas and scars. I'm casually not getting hit very much. I don't currently have any source of like blood donation or anything like that going on. So we're just kind of trying to make it work. Obviously katana, masochist, and knight are very, very strong items. Katana's like somewhere around sword. I think it's pretty balanced. Like if you were to add it to your game, you wouldn't be, you know, pushing anything too hard. But yes, so yeah, we're gonna get post commentary. It's like movie commentary, except it's just me, and I don't have any funny jokes ready because I was literally editing this video and realizing that, oh no, there's no audio for the back half. I believe I made a couple jokes about the Speed movie being terrible or not holding up. Probably around the time I got power generator. If I haven't gotten it by this point, then spoilers. I'm gonna pick up power generator. I know, big surprise for me because I always get power generator. In this shop, it's just easy katana, and then I thought about Wonderbot, but then I decided I don't really need it. We're just gonna kind of mow through people. Obviously, by Gentle Alien. Thought about spicy sauce. Decided against it. I don't remember if I bought Cyclops Worm here. I think it would have been worth it to buy Cyclops Worm here, but I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I stopped and took a drink. I'm not sure what's happening. Easy coupon, and I buy Black Belt for the increased XP gain. Our luck's pretty low right now. I wanted to keep that up so our level ups were good because we had a bunch of scars and black belts. Our XP gain's pretty high, so we're gonna be getting more levels. So more levels means better, better offerings from our level ups would be preferred. If you're leveling a bunch but you're still getting common upgrades, it's not really where you want to be. So a little bit of luck helps. So that's kind of what was going on there. Most of these waves are basically me walking around slashing through everyone pretty consistently, I would say. Doesn't really change much throughout. At some point here, we pick up a blood harvest, blood donation. Blood donation, that's what it's called. Yeah, we're gonna pick up a blood donation, and it basically changes the run because then we're not having to get hit. And then after that, we pick up a what's it called? A hoodie. So spoilers to that. And then, you know, coupon, lost duck. This is all pretty much what it is. Normal play here. Oh, we do get this panda, which was pretty nice to jack up our HP and our luck. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead towards the last wave. After this boss fight, I guess, which we're kind of like struggling a little bit on, but you'll see the Masochist power come in towards the end. We aren't doing too much damage, but then by the end of it, we're just absolutely shredding him. Like, we're only hitting for 50 or so right now, which is not that great. And then we're already at 70. And then you see we're, you know, pushing 80, although we do hit, you know, under half of our HP, which kind of sucks, but you have to push Masochist a little bit to make it work. Thankfully we have Knight, so our armor is absurd. And then he dies, we're already doing 120, and it's basically over. So what I'm gonna do now is skip ahead to a little bit later. Alright, and now we're in the wave 20 shop. We've got some items. You see we have a hoodie, we have a robotic arm, panda, we have a rip and tear, we have adrenaline, we have a sad tomato. 4 of our 6 katanas are legendary, and we just have a ton of stats. So then this is the boss wave, which goes pretty well. It's a little slow to start. We're struggling a little bit, and you know, it could have gone better, but it also could have gone much worse, I would say, because in about, I don't know, was it 5 to 10 seconds here, we just absolutely mow through them. Yeah, we're approaching 300 swings, and we're doing a lot of damage, and we attack very quickly for a Knight character. Yeah, they're both dead. Very quick. Easy run. And then you can never have enough head injuries. And as we show, my item, Just Shades, which I went on this whole rant about for like the next 3 minutes. Basically the point is, if you go over the item, it's 8% damage and -6 range, which is a head injury. It's the head injury item, which is built in. It's because I have said a few times, you know, can't have enough head injuries. But then it's got this other super cool effect where you get 3% attack speed whenever you take damage at the end of the wave, and it has the built-in you take 1 damage per second. So it enables itself, and it enables a bunch of other characters and items, which is very, very cool. Also, it has my YouTube link down at the bottom, which shout out to Flabort for that. Again, I went on some real nice fancy rant here in the actual video, but I lost it, so we're doing it this way instead. I'm very appreciative of him, not only obviously making an item after me, like that's pretty awesome. It's very flattering, but also like adding the YouTube link in the actual item, super cool. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably don't need to click on the YouTube link, but if you ever want to send it to somebody to help the channel, you know, be my guest, whatever. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Sorry about this like relatively scuffed videos. Typically doesn't happen, but I don't know how I hit the top of my mic. It has a mute button right on the top, and I guess I glazed over it when I went to grab a drink. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day. Tomorrow we'll do a full video. My buddy Ghost got his own item as well, so we're going to be checking that out. I assume it has something to do with dodge. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.